Hi everyone, and welcome to this beautiful group, the final. I hope that you enjoy this video. It's gonna be our heroes alive. Two of them are dead, so it's important that you have to enjoy this video. So let's do it.
Hi everybody and welcome to this part of the group. I'm Rafael Emilio Peralta O'Neill, and I'm going to talk about my hero his name is Edgar Ricardo Arjona Morales. He's a person for me that don't I don't have words to define himself. He was born in Guatemala, especially the city Jocotenango, in January 19 in 1974 64. Knows more than Ricardo Arjona. He's a songwriter, and for me, he started like a songwriter when he was in school. His mother wants that he become a doctor. His father to become a teacher. So for him was a little bit difficult because he thought I cannot do what I want to do. So he decided to left everything and he went to Mexico and he decided to do things that the people don't normally do, like to write songs for someone else to want money and things like to be in a bar and making songs for anybody and to everyone his life. And the most of the things that I know about him is about that he was a little bit he don't like to stay in places to only do what the people wants to do. He wants to this. He decides to do things like He really wants to do. So he started writing songs for people that now they are famous. And when he thought about that, he said that that song is no part of him. That song is for the people that bought that song in that time. So he decided to know sing that song. So and in this part of the photo, you can see his mother that she was most things for him. She was everything for him. Sorry, because she's she was the person that strong him a lot, and she said something he never say no because he knows that his mother was his inspiration, his hero in his life. If she didn't do what she do, he never become a singer. He never become a the man now he is. That's why I decided that my parents are my goals. Are my example to become what I want to do in the future. One of his majors in life, he became a teacher when he was in his 30s, and he liked to teach. He obviously nowadays he not teaching, but he likes to teach when he was a teenager. He also likes to play basketball. When he was a teenager, he usually went to become a famous basketball player, but he decided to leave that because that know what he wants to do. And this is a picture of him when he was singing in Guatemala for 5 years later. Maybe the people said that he's crazy because he performed, his style is not very normal. So I said that I love that style because when you don't do what the people told you to do it, you feel comfortable. Like you can no believe that you want to put these clothes because the people told you to have that you have to wear these clothes. So when I put things on me and I feel good, that's what I want. So I learned this from him. Suppose that this is a video he writes for his third son, that is Nicholas, that you can see in this picture. If you see the picture, if you see the video, you're gonna see a little difficult video to understand. But at the end of the video, he showed uh, his son that you can see here doing things like father and son together playing soccer, and things like that. So I decided that this is the most famous video that I saw in my life. One of them, because there are a lot, but that's a lot of things that you express to your family directly of your son in this case. Fundación Adentro. This foundation was created by him. He decided to create this foundation because he thought that in Guatemala there was a lot of problems. There was a lot of things that he needs to do something. So he decided to create this foundation and help people in a lot of things like education. Now in 2013, he created Metamorphosis. That is nowadays his just that nowadays is Metamorphosis. Ones that you can see. This is my favorite one. Obviously, that is just the most visited by people, by 2 million people in 2 years. So I suppose that he received in a concert 2 million people. This is a picture that I took in his concert when he went to the Dominican Republic. Another one, and I'm gonna talk about his when he made his tour here in Dominican Republic. I took this picture too when he went here. Sure. And this is the fan club that is name is Puente. This is another photo of when we went to his concert. This is a photo in 2014, when I went to my first concert of him. I was a little bit nervous because I don't usually go to the concert. I went to the concert and I enjoyed a lot. So the photo is not very good because that was in 2014, but it was great. I love it when I saw the album was a viaje or the tour, and this is the best day of my life. I have to tell you that when he went the last time, he decided to put tickets from stage, from VIP, from things like that, like aleatory for the members of the group, and I want this from stage black that is in valued in 2,000 no 20,000 pesos, and I want this for free. So, and for this, I decided I'm going to end with this a little bit story, not story to this part of the video. For this, I know that he is my hero. Because my life when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, was a little bit difficult, and for me, his songs, his stories, his concert, his things for become a person that is strong and is very normal for me was amazing. So for all of the things that I told you and for this that he wants to do, the things that he wants to do, this is why I decided to put this here. So I hope that you enjoyed my part of the video. So let's continue.
My hero is Agnes Gonta, known like Mother Teresa. She was born in Macedonia on August 5, 1910. As a child, she always wanted to help people. In 1919, when she was only 8 years old, her father died, and she became especially close with her mother. Agnes attended a convent school. That school every year made a trip to a church called the Black Madonna. It was on one trip when she felt her first calling to a religious life. 6 years later, when she was 18 years old, she went to Ireland to become a nun, and she changed her name to Mother Teresa. So she traveled to India and she worked as a teacher at a girls' high school for 17 years. In 1946, her life changed when she decided to take care of sick and dying people and help the hungry and the homeless. So she started a group for women who want to work with poor people, and they opened a school for poor children and a home for dying people. In 1979, she received the Nobel Peace Prize for her hard working and her generous example. So she wrote some inspiring quotes like, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." My favorite quotes by her say, "Every time you smile at someone is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing." So she died on September 5, 1997. But her work continues around the world because there are many people that's following her example in trying to make this world better and try to help the poor people.
Hello there, my name is Gianbrede Monsoro Nunez, and I'm going to talk about my favorite hero. So before I start, let me tell you an anecdote. When I was thinking about my favorite hero, I didn't know who is that guy, but in that moment, I was watching a basketball game, and I thought like, but I've got my favorite hero in front of my eyes. So a part of this, I got good reasons to choose him, and that guy is LeBron James. So let's continue. Let me tell you some things about LeBron James' history. And Raymond James was born on December 30, 1984 in Akron, Ohio, U.S. I look up to him because he didn't have an easy life when he was a kid. For example, his mother was 16 years old when he was born, and also he used to live in the most dangerous places in the U.S. And also, his father, Anthony McClelland, was an ex-convict, and he didn't want to know anything about LeBron James or his mother, so he left them. Here we have a picture of LeBron James and his mother when his mother was 19 years old. They were living in their grandmother's house, but when the grandmother died, his mother had to his mother was looking for several jobs to survive. They were moving around the city looking for jobs, new houses, new places, and because of this, LeBron James never had friends. Okay, LeBron, everybody knows LeBron James as a basketball player, but not always he was a basketball player. For example, he started as a football player. Here we have a picture of that moment. And that moment, LeBron James knew a coach of the team. That coach was more than a coach for LeBron James because no, that coach was more than a coach for LeBron James. He was like a friend, a brother, and also a father for LeBron James. In this picture, we have LeBron James in the middle, his mother in the back, the coach on the right, and the guy in the left. I don't know who is. Uh, this is the team when LeBron James become famous. This is these teammates were more than a teammates. They were his friends, his first friends for LeBron James. Here we have a picture of LeBron James when he was playing in high school. He was the best player in that moment. He was very famous. Here we have a picture of LeBron James when he had his first appearance in a magazine. As I said, LeBron James was the best basketball player in high school. This is a picture of LeBron James when he got his first contract to play as a professional basketball player. And this is a picture of LeBron James when he was playing his first time as a professional basketball player. This is LeBron James right now, actually playing for Los Angeles Lakers and earning a lot of money. And I look up to him also because you know what is the feeling when you want to know your favorite hero. For example, LeBron James used to look up to Michael Jordan, and here is a picture of LeBron James talking with Michael Jordan. That day, Michael Jordan went to that game to see LeBron James playing. Actually, LeBron James has had has two sons, one daughter, and his wife. Um, his wife is in the back. It's in the back. I think this couple is beautiful because LeBron James met his wife when he was like 18, 19 years old in high school, and now they are still together. That is beautiful for me. Okay, LeBron James knows how difficult it can be for a poor person to go to a good university to have a good career in sports. So because of this, LeBron James did something beautiful. He found a foundation called the LeBron James Family Foundation. With this foundation, LeBron James is paying around 150,000 scholarships for young people to go to good universities, to play sports. And this is a picture of LeBron James sharing that day with the kids, especially kids. LeBron James also with the foundation, he creates uh, a school for his city. This is a picture of that moment of LeBron James giving a speech. Uh, this is a view inside of a school. As you can see, it is very beautiful. It looks like modern. Uh, it's a good school. This is a picture of LeBron James playing that day with the students and sharing. Uh, this is a comparison of LeBron James when he was a kid and actually. Yeah, he is so ugly. And that's it. This is the history of a great human, a great basketball sport player. Uh, Also, LeBron James, with his foundation, is giving clothes to people around the country, like t-shirts, pants, sneakers. Yeah, he's a great human. He's a great basketball player. He's a good person. This is the history of a king. This is the history of LeBron James. Thanks for watching.
My friends, how are you? Fine? I am fine too. My name is Sheila and today I talking about my favorite hero, Elena Felix. Sheila, for you, what's a hero? Well, for me, a hero is a person who have a lot of courage and have an extraordinary personality and try to change the world. Ina Felix is my hero and she is a lecturer at sex educator and a feminist activist. She works with children and adolescents. Since 2012, she worked with her husband and they founded the Respuestas. Respuestas is a magazine of sex education to children and adolescents. Every Tuesday, she have live videos in YouTube with important person and she make an interview for teenagers and with information. Information is the most important thing in the culture and the way of thinking. Change the Dominican culture is too hard, but Elaine tried. Congratulations for you, Elaine. I really admire you. You are very important. Continue. Goodbye.
My hero is Marie Curie. She was a scientist, a physicist, a teacher, and inventor. As a teacher, she was the first woman to give classes in Paris University. As an inventor, she fabricated the first X-ray portable machine for help the people in the Second World War. As a scientist in physics, she studied the radiation, and she discovered two elements of the periodic table, the radium and the polonium. Her studies was successful. For this reason, she was the first woman in win two Nobel Prize, one Nobel Prize in chemistry and one Nobel Prize in physics. But her studies was deadly because she didn't know the radiation effects for our organisms. She died for a disease called aplastic anemia, and she buried in Paris Pantheon with honors. For me, Marie Curie was a brave scientist because she participated in a war where the women didn't have the opportunity for machine. As a chemist en... Sí, ¿estás grabando? He becomes... She won 9 awards, like a Nobel Award in chemist, and 1 award en one. Ya te iba por el Nobel Premio, yo todavía hablando de eso. Sí, por eso. Time over.
No. Loca, si tú no puedes, deja que otro lo grabe. Y yo lo estaba haciendo bien.
Pero ella se me pasó con la imagen y yo, espérate que me...
¿Qué fue?
Con la diapositiva. Inventor, she fabricated two elements. Mezclé los temas.
When the grandmother died, his mother was to
France in 1979 for his hard working. Oh my God. 12 years old, she calling her first ella llamó su primer llamado.
basketball and all of that. This is a picture. Chablazo.
He becomes